accidentally lighting the way to a bad time. I used to work in the hotel industry, but I'm no longer in the game. Got laid off right before the global health crisis. Probably saved myself from being out of work while also being in a virus hotspot. Anyway, I like to check out horror stories from the hotel world to remind myself of what I don't miss about the job, like this one. I was the front office manager at a mid-tier 162-room property. My shift started early, around 7 a.m., but before I even got to work, I got a text from my overnight security guard. Security is general manager in today, or who's mod, manager on duty? Me. GM is out of town. It's a two-man show today, chief engineer and me. I'll be in around 9 o'clock, but chief engineer should be in shortly. What's up? Security. Had to punt on a maintenance issue at midnight. No big deal. Left you guys a note. Didn't feel like doing a full report. Let me know if you need anything. So I get to the hotel, and it's a madhouse. We were sold out the previous night, and of course, the last guest who checked in, room 413, had zero lighting in the bathroom. Good times. Security and the audit team borrowed lamps from my office to light the way for the guest. A couple of hours later, my chief engineer gave me a call. Chief engineer, I'm heading up to 413 to look at the lighting issue. Also, can you pull up the reservation details? I need to ask about the guest. I pull it up and sure enough, 2 guests, 2-night stay. I figure everything's normal. Then my phone buzzes with a follow-up. Chief engineer, I think I smell weed in there. Me. Blinking in confusion, are you sure? Chief engineer, yeah, pretty sure. You want me to wait for you? Me. Yeah, I'll be up in a minute. I get up to the room, and just as I'm walking in, the guest is coming out, looking like he just smoked his weight in pot. I decide to cut right to the chase. Me. Hey, you weren't smoking pot in there, were you? Guest, no, man, it was my roommate. I was asleep. Man. Me. Sigh, I don't care who was smoking. I'm kicking you out. The cops will be here in half an hour. I suggest you're gone by then. I get back to my office, feeling pretty good about myself. 30 minutes later, my chief engineer and I head back up to 413 to make sure the room was clear for housekeeping. When we get there, the room is empty. But then, chief engineer calls out from the bathroom. Chief engineer, hey, you notice anything weird? I walk in to see him flipping the lights on and off like he's discovered electricity. Me. Why are you playing with the lights? Chief engineer, the lights work and your lamps aren't in here anymore. It hits me, my lamps were stolen and now the lights actually worked. We laugh it off and head back to the office, thinking maybe we misread the note. But then I check with the desk agent and she's like, no, I got a note from the auditor saying 413. I call security and she's like, I don't remember, but it was somewhere near the elevator. Spoiler, it wasn't 413. It was room 314, checked in at midnight. And guess what? Found the lamps. A few hours later, my desk agent calls. There's a lady on the phone, asking about credit card charges. Me. Answering the phone, hotel. How can I help? Guest boss. I'm calling about charges on my card. There's a 2-night stay charge, plus over $300 in extra charges. Why was the guest spending limit increased? Me. Smiling, yes. We kicked them out after 1 night for smoking pot. We charged them for the 2nd night because the room was out of order, plus a $250 cleaning fee. Pause. Guest boss, I'd like to apologize for my soon-to-be former employees. No worries, lady. I'm just here for the lamps. TLDR. Got a guest to leave for smoking weed, then found out the lamps were stolen by the actual culprits, the guests who'd checked in next door. At least I still got to play detective and have a good laugh.